Hello and welcome to a Christmas Eve review, and this will be going online pretty much as soon as I've done it. So tonight I'm going to be reviewing a bit of a special beer, Fuller's Imperial Stout. Never reviewed it before, first time drinking it, 10.7% and £8 a bottle, £8 bloody quid. It better taste good. Inspired by a traditional beer style that was a favourite of the Russian royal court, I think that says. Fuller's Imperial Stout beer has a rich, dark appearance with distinct chocolate and cherry notes for a modern twist in the 19th century classic. Rosebuds have been added to the brew. The hint of Turkish delight this delivers perfectly complements the floral character of the Centennial hops. This limited edition beer is brewed to mature with its flavours developing over time. Bottle conditions and natural sediments will form, so store upright and pour carefully. Okay, let's not be a gusher. And here's me, I've just wobbled the bottle. So, £8 worth. Right. Pour carefully, one will. I was bracing myself for the inevitable. So straight away, very dark pour. Wow, massive alcohol aroma from it. You know, you can really smell the strength. You know, you go somewhere and you walk in and you think, bloody hell, and you smell something, you can smell it, it smells strong. This is one of them beers. You can smell the alcohol. Bought this a month or two back when my local Waitrose in Woollerton closed. Went down to buy a load of beers. I ended up buying about 6 beers and it cost me £30. It was an expensive day. So, near black in colour, mahogany black, whatever. Off-white head that soon disappeared. And the aroma of this strength of alcohol has disappeared as well. It smells more chocolatey now. But still in the background, that smell. Wow, that delivers one mean blast of alcohol. Flipping heck, I want to be pissed on the first glass. Yeah, definitely chocolate. There's definitely cherry in there. There's malts galore. You know, it is very malty, as you'd expect, really. The strength, wow. I mean, obviously I'm used to drinking spirits, wines. And this is a beer that's more like a wine than a beer, you know, in some ways. Stronger than many wines on the market, so that shows you the strength of it. About 3 times as strong as anything from 3 mils. I do apologise for anybody from 3 mils watching this, but you need to sort your wines out. But anyway, back to this. Brilliant. Last year I've had the vintage ale, and that was a similar sort of percentage as far as I know. And I've obviously had the Golden Pride, 8.5%. And again, this is another cracker of a beer. Fuller's, for an old brewery that's been around donkey's years, they've got more beers around my top 10 than anyone I can think of. So, obviously, Christmas Eve. Just gave the little in his Christmas box. been round to my daughters. They've set up in a new house this year that they bought, and yeah, it's nice now. Starting to get into the proper Christmas mode. The run up to Christmas is so chuffing hectic, and obviously tomorrow we're cooking, so that's even more hectic. But it's what a way to celebrate Christmas, eh? A good thing I haven't got the one. Could only afford one at £8 a bottle. You imagine going to a pub, what a pub would have to charge for this. You'd be looking at 14, 15 quid, because the government would charge you the overheads anyway, and the VAT or whatnot. Wow. Obviously, I'm not going to have nothing to drink after this. Well, not for a few hours. Absolutely amazing beer. Really strong. Not got the complexities though. It's got strength, undeniable strength. It's got some nice taste. It hasn't got the complexities of your likes of your King Goblin and your Sadler's Pudding Stouts, which are, and Adnam's Broadside even. And two of those beers, well, one of them beers is a real oldie. Broadside is quite an oldie. King Goblin's been around a few years, and Sadler's Pudding Stout's been around a couple of years that I know of at least. Obviously, this is a classic, and boy, look how far down I am, and it's already hitting me. Wow. And I'm happy about that, because sometimes it's worrying if you can drink loads and it not hit you at all. You know, you've got something wrong. So I'm reviewing earlier in the shed, did a sneaky review, and what could I hear in the background? Somebody having an argument on Christmas Eve. I know they've got kids in that house, and they were going hammer and tong for it. And whether they were punching each other, I don't know. But there was some. You could hear something going off. Not right at Christmas, you know. Adults need to, if they can't. If you feel the need to argue in front of your kids, then you have shame on yourself. You know, there's wind-up arguments, you know, fun arguments that. But if you're starting to get violent anywhere near children, you need to take a good look in the mirror and say to yourself, you're a disgrace. You are an absolute disgrace. Disgrace to yourself. Yeah. Not only the people you're hurting, but you're a disgrace to yourself. I cannot abide anyone who hits a woman, hits children. No, that sort of thing. But anyway, back to a better point. Oh, what a beer. And I feel walloped. I'm not even just over halfway down the glass, and you know, it is strong. It's got some real fire in its belly. Taste wise, there is a Turkish delight taste in there in the background. Chocolate's there. It's the strength. You know, it's definitely not got the complexities that other beers have got. I'm not getting it anyway. But strength wise, wow. It's a beer that could put you to sleep on one pint. Got a massive rush of cherry flavour then. Really came through strong then. So like all beers, you start going down the glass, it washes in your mouth, and your palate gets used to it, and then it brings out the other flavours. As you do with wines, you know, good wines, the flavours start to come through the more you drink it, the more the air gets into the drink. Oh, bloody hell. So, near the end, it's been an experience, a costly experience. £8. £8. See that tear? There's a tear running down that eye. The only time I paid for beer as expensive as that was last year when I bought a vintage ale. That was £6. you know, this is the path, isn't it? The path to, as a reviewer, you know, I need to be trying more expensive beers, not just your supermarket brands, but beers from further afield that cost a bit more. Are these beers worth the money? I would say yes, because if you look at this beer here, it's got a 10-year best before date on it, and it will only get better with time. Sadly, that one won't, but you can see why people buy them. I won't be surprised if it's got a number on the box. Yeah, some of these have numbers on, but not this one. So, near black in colour, a head that dissipated quite quickly, chocolate on the nose and a woof of alcohol, same on the taste, cherry in the background, well, that came forward really strong at one stage, that Turkish delight flavour, it is there, ever so faint, but the alcohol, wow, so strong. At the end, the full flavour of Turkish delight. Wow, it came in a rush at the end. So, for a beer that's hit me good and proper, I'm not pissed, but certainly hit me. Out of 5, I'm going to give this a 4.7 out of 5, so definitely top 10 beer. Not quite number 1. I think King Goblin, Titanic Plum Porter, the Grand Reserve are still slightly better, but that is an amazing beer. £8 a bottle, and I can see why they charge more for the better beers, because obviously if you can, you will. You know, if no one's buying it, you reduce your prices until you get a market. But when it's that good, you can charge that good. Wow. And from me to everybody who watches these videos and all the subscribers, a very happy Christmas, a safe Christmas, and you'll see more reviews over the next few days. 3 or 4 tomorrow maybe, if I get a chance. Thanks for watching, see you soon.